I cannot tell you how happy I feel creating content again and just going back into doing what I love, photographing wildlife. It's been a long wait, but now that wait is finally over. Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's probably a bit late to say Happy New Year as it's coming up towards the end part of February. Most of you might have already sussed it out by now, but basically I sold all of my camera equipment, and for all of those who have followed my channel for a while, my go-to setup was the Canon 6D and the Sigma 150 to 600mm, and it served me for a very long time. I was happy with what I had, but within the last sort of 12 months I noticed that it wasn't giving me the results that I really wanted. The issues with having an older DSLR, there was quite a few opportunities that I was missing because it didn't have anything like subject tracking, and I couldn't take a lot of photos within a second. I think I could get 4 shots a second, which compared to what you can get nowadays is significantly less. But for anyone who follows me on Instagram, you might have seen on my stories that I was able to buy new equipment. It was a long wait, like I said, just some personal things happening in my life, like a change of jobs. Yeah, I just needed to wait for the right time to get this equipment. So without further ado, yes, it's here. I am so happy. So I'll start off with the body. So I opted to get the Canon R7. This is my first mirrorless camera that I'll be using, and from what I've seen already, I haven't taken it out properly, but there are so many new features on this that I obviously didn't have with the 6D. The opportunity to do eye tracking, and there's lots of other sort of features that I need to delve a bit more into to fully understand, because I know that with getting new equipment it might get you better quality images, but more of it is down to how I understand how to use the camera to get those images. So I guess one quick tip is that if you are looking to get new equipment, really have a look at the features you would like to have in your camera, and also take the time to really study it, to understand the functions. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to taking this out in the field, and obviously with that I needed new lenses, so I shall show you my lenses. So the first of the 2 lenses that I got is the Canon 70 to 200mm. This is probably one of the widest lenses I've had for a long time. I think way back before I even had a YouTube channel and I was just getting started in wildlife photography, I had a 75 to 300mm kit lens, and since I either sold that on, I haven't had anything similar to it. So I'm really looking forward to using this, more so to get some more environmental shots with whatever wildlife I come across. I felt like sometimes the 150 to 600 that I had, I felt like it could have done with having more space around the subject if it was a nice environment. And yeah, I'm hoping that this can help me sort of get more of those wider angle shots, and also help with doing, you know, a bit of B-roll if I want to get some landscapes in. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to trying this out for the first time. And then the other lens is this. I am very excited about this. This is the Canon 200 to 800. But yeah, I'm very excited to use this. I just can't believe the length it can get to. So this is obviously 200mm up from what I had with the Sigma. And it's basically, with the 2 lenses together, I have that range of 70 to 800mm. It's not too heavy either, you know, it's obviously got weight to it, but it's not as heavy as what I've had with my previous lens. So yeah, I feel like it'll be very manageable, and yeah, again, really excited to take this out in the field, and yeah, just getting back into photographing. It's been such a long wait, and if I've not already told you, I'm very excited to be getting back into doing it again. It took quite a long time to decide what I wanted, more so because specifically with the lenses I wanted weather sealed ones, and there were a couple that were different focal lengths and they were cheaper, but they didn't have the weather seal on them. and obviously being out in the field, I wanted to have that weather sealant available on the lenses at least. There's quite a few YouTube photographers out there like Dwayne Payton and Simon D'Entremont, who really delve into how you can get the most out of specific cameras. So I ended up watching quite a few of their videos just for any tips and advice for anyone working in a specific field, more so with wildlife. So the suggestions they came out with, you know, I did my own research following that and eventually came to a decision and then bought them. It was all from my own money. Also, another thing that you might have noticed that I didn't have before, I've got a new editing station. So I've got my own separate monitor and I've got a drawing pad as well, just to give me, you know, a better working space rather than just on my laptop. I've tried out this new workspace recently and yeah, I just like to have a bigger screen that's properly calibrated as well. So because I have gone up a level in photography and moving to mirrorless with my projects, I've wanted to take the time to really go into more specific styles of wildlife photography. And with that, I actually came across this book. It is 52 Assignments Nature Photography by Ross Hoddinott and Ben Hall. As you can see, there's a lot of tabs in here, and basically it goes into different projects and subjects that you can look into, and it gives little hints and tips about what to consider for if you're working with a golden hour, or if you're wanting to capture a certain moment between species, social interactions. It's not very back to basics, it is one for, you know, wanting to expand in wildlife photography in different genres. There's things like underwater photography and macro, obviously, which I haven't really tried, but I'm intrigued to do that. I want to be able to broaden what I already know and maybe even get more experimental, because there's things like light painting and using slower shutter speeds to capture movement within something like a bird flying. So yeah, this is going to be my guide for if there's a local area where I can try out a certain technique, then this is the book that I'm going to be referring to. So I would recommend it for anyone, whether you're just starting out photography or you're looking to expand on your knowledge. There's also some like editing tips in here as well. So yeah, this is going to be in my backpack along with my new equipment, which I'm very happy about. But there is one thing that I'm very much looking forward to that's happening in the summer, which, as hard as it's going to be, I'm not going to tell you right now, but it is not the Isle of Mull this time. I'm going to a place that I've never been to before, with the opportunity to photograph a species that I have never seen in the wild. So I'm very much looking forward to that. That's happening in the summer, so I'll probably announce it close to the time. But yeah, in the meantime, I am just so excited to get back out to my local patches, and hopefully the winter weather's kind of ended now. It's going to get a bit warmer. It's going to hopefully be a little bit drier because it has been very wet and muddy the last few weeks. So to be able to go to local patches and not be bogged down in mud would be really nice. That kind of ends this video here. Thank you for watching as usual. And like I said, I'm just excited to get back into doing this again. I've really missed it. So with that, thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you all again next time. Goodbye.